I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear. I have this thirst for blood.
Go back, Hart! Over See them fancy clothes?
Dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
What do you want? Are you all right, miss? They've lost their minds in the epidemic.
You seem to know a lot about it.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating.
I am Xiaoxun.
Carnage is Father Whitaker's disciple. This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's... Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail. It's locked.
Shouldn't you go?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How can I? I've destroyed my family. My poor mother. I can't even console her.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our...
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I'm not a religious man.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her. This is you telling Mary how sorry you are.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Die, vermin!
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar.
There are no secrets from God, my son.
I've words for one departed.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what...
She was my...
You seem so troubled.
She was...
I see.
She died because of me.
I have a final question for you, my son.
Ask your question.
What words would you like to say to your...
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been hurt, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere.
There. I confessed. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you any...
I'll never know.
Goodbye, Mr. Good evening.
Change.
What?
That woman.
Goodbye.
Even now, he judges your words and actions.
Good evening.
It's far.
I have found Samuel, your...
I already expected the worst.
Yes.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have...
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You're not the savior of London.
I take no pleasure in this awful...
You are just another harp.
No!
Why did you send Samuel to...
I sent him on a vision. A dream.
A laughing queen?
This epidemic is her feast.
But who is...
She is the mother of harlot.
What?
I said...
You sent... Good evening.
It's far.
Have you...
That woman...
Really?
This woman...
Your disciple, Samuel...
No! Samuel was the best of us.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will.
Your precious...
If that's true.
I have heard enough.
You again?
How did you become the local...
There's no pride in roughing up poor Bart.
A job?
I got enlisted by the weapon.
Most people don't become...
I don't care what you think.
I'm not sure...
Oh, do you really think...
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else.
You really love your son.
He's my pride.
Since the criminal nature...
No one will ever take my...
Do you have...
Only one.
Have you...
She's doing...
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Fancy buying?
You never lose your... Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he?
I've known Joe for years.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson?
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even.
It's never easy to find a new path in life. Especially...
We've all had some rough times, ain't we?
And no one has...
Nobody would be fool enough.
What do you know of Harry?
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time
What troubles...
despite being his father's...
Do you have...
I guess what she...
Right then.
I should never have taken up my father's...
You have the money. Good evening.
Have you...
I can't.
Goodbye, Miss...
What?
Shoot...
What? You...
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to...
No.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just...
What can you tell me?
nothing to say, really.
You mean you used to have a better...
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job.
You don't have anywhere to go?
Not since the death of my wife.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my...
I have found a very interesting letter.
Oh, I see. Son of a little...
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me.
Have you any...
I visited.
A gun?
Good evening.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a...
The Swanborough's cordial secret ingredient is...
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers who may die because they are not receiving the necessary...
medical attention in Whitechapel. Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have.
If your true purpose was to help, you wouldn't take money from the poor for your snake oil.
Oh, but to pay for it is part of the pro...
Goodbye.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Are you all right? If you've been hurt, I can help you.
Name's Albert.
What happened?
Hey, I didn't do...
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk...
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Have you heard...
Nurse Crane?
Goodbye.
take it!
I order you to step back. These vicious buggers! Beast must die! Filthy piece of shit! This is not the place for you, sir.
Die, vermin!
Watch yourselves! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Back, demon! Back!
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth.
You. I remember you.
Fear be gone. I would harm no.
This is your doing. You.
I am the land. You are up.
Tell me what.
I am the whitened bones and blackened sword.
What is it, you.
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do.
Seek truth, my champion.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening.
What can you...
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in...
And did you see all that?
No. I was working...
Did you see Sean Hampton leave?
I think I saw a silhouette...
Where is Miss
I don't know.
Goodbye, Nurse. Good evening.
I need blood.
I'll leave you.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked.
Are you worried about the situation or your reputation? Now is not the time to think of oneself.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford...
You mentioned a dead patient.
She, Jonathan.
Very well.
Jonathan, please, I can't rely on anyone...
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her lady...
Please then.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became...
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital...
Rest assured, I will protect...
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop it...
Very well, since I brought Mr. Hampton... Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the...